Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Jasmy coin's price chart, and a lot, and I really mean it, a lot happened since we talked about Jasmy coin in the previous video, because I think the last time we were actually right in here, and then followed by that we got a move down, followed by a very strong bounce back. Now, before we talk about what is happening in this specific area, let's talk about the short-term price action a little bit, and I think we can all kind of agree that the current move down, starting from the side to about here in 1 hour time frame, seems to be quite strong. On the other hand, compared to this move on the upside, this seems to be an impulsive structure. So what is it that I'm trying to say? I'm trying to tell you, maybe in Jasmy coin, this is going to be a correction, and we are going to have possibly from here a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and then we may get another rather strong move down, I'm going to say, into wave 3, 4, 5, which ended for the first target. We are going to probably, I'm going to say, take the lowest low down here about 1.25 cents, but we may go a bit lower than that. And for example, we can have a retest of this important level, which the higher band of it is about 1.22 cents, and the lower band of it is about, let's say, 1.15 cents. So for like very, very short term, meaning for the next couple of days, if we get something like this, it's not going to be a surprise for us at all. Now, having said that, let's talk about what is going on in the overall possibility in here. And my problem actually comes down to this whole move down, starting from this side. You see, if I want to argue that we have hit some sort of a low, then okay, in the last phase down, I need to be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. This specific example in this situation is an impulse. Rules for it are, we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and this is a key, pay attention, in any kind of 5 wave, wave 3 is not allowed to be the smallest wave. Okay, this is simply not allowed. And when I say in any kind of 5 wave, I mean this. Sometimes we can actually have overlapping of the waves, and that will fall into the category of either an expanding leading diag, maybe something like this, excuse me, this is wave 3, this is 4, this is another move down into wave 5, or maybe an ending diagonal in form of a wedge, excuse me, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in both of these examples we are absolutely allowed to have overlapping of the waves. However, at the same time, wave 3 again nonetheless should not be the smallest wave. And having said all that, here's a question: how exactly are you able to show me a 5 wave down starting from this height to about here? Are you going to say that this is from here wave 1? I think we can all kind of agree that this looks a lot like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then probably an ABC into wave 2, or maybe WXY, not really important, and then another move down into wave 3, 4, 5. Are you going to say something like this is happening? You know what? Fair enough. Let's say this is actually a 5 wave. In that case, we said it earlier, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave, correct? Well, let's measure it and compare it to the other waves. Is it smaller than our wave 1? Absolutely. Is it also smaller than wave 5? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. So what is it that I'm trying to say? I'm trying to tell you, maybe this isn't actually a 5 wave down, and maybe the final low in Jasmy coin is not going to be in yet. In that case, I believe we can say that this is going to be starting from here, an A, correction for wave B, and another move up into our ceiling, and this whole move is going to be an ABC running flat, and maybe it's going to be a 1, 2, and then another move down into wave 3, 4, 5. Is this scenario going to be my primary case at the moment? The answer is absolutely not, but here's a catch: at the same time, the bullish possibility is not going to be my primary scenario either. Right now, I believe I should sit tight and pay full attention to what is happening in this area. But before that, let's talk about the bullish case as well. Because if you want to say that we have hit our final low, then okay, you need to be able to find naturally a 5 wave on the upside. And this, I guess, can be kind of the good news, because okay, what do we have? This seems to be quite a strong move on the downside. And let's actually go on 15-minute time frame, zoom out a little bit more, okay, because you can absolutely argue that this is a wave 1, probably an ABC flat into wave 2, another move up to about this point into wave 3, correction for 4, and yet another move on the upside into wave 5. So this can be technically, and again, this is a word, technically an optimistic sign. Is it enough for me to call this point our final low with a lot of confidence? The answer is no. So what is it that I'm trying to say? You see, I believe we should wait a little bit more and pay attention to the shape of the current move down that we are going to get. And this is the key. Even if in this phase we take this important low, it's not really going to be the deal breaker for the bullish case. Why? Because I need to see a move down, that's fair enough. But before taking this low, I want to see a very strong bounce back, maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without a lot of overlapping of the waves. If I see this, then okay, any kind of move down from my point of view should be interpreted as a correction structure, meaning the low is already in. What I do not want to see is from here a very strong move down, maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in order to unfortunately go under this level once more, which the lower band of it is about 1.1 cents. Honestly, we really do not have a whole lot of unfinished business down here. So in an ideal scenario, what I want to see is a move down in order to have, I'm going to say fair enough, a pullback to about here and then a very strong bounce back. Why is that important? Because that is going to kind of confirm that we are having a correction, possibly and hopefully in form of an ABC. And well, if this scenario is happening, what did we say earlier? This is also a 5-wave up, so maybe this is 1, this is 2, and what's next? Massive move up into wave 3, 4, 5, and let's hope that in this phase into our wave 3, we are going to be able to reclaim this level once more, which the higher band of it is about 1.5 cents area. So right now, this scenario is just based on some wishful thinking, and the bearish count also, in my opinion, is not really reliable. What we should do is this: we need to pay full attention to the shape of the move down that we are currently having in the next couple of days. In case that we see a very slow and choppy move down, then okay, at that point, this whole move compared to this move up should be interpreted as a correction structure, meaning maybe there's a good argument to be made for the bullish scenario, which suggests the low is already in to be in play. On the other hand, what you do not want to see is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order to go under here, because at that point we may even take the lowest slope down here about the 1 cents area, and well, that's not necessarily going to be good news for us. Like, do not get me wrong, in the mid to long term in Jasmy coin, I am absolutely optimistic, but about the short-term price action, I think that can be up for debate. Now, let's check out some indicators and go on weekly time frame, and maybe it's best to put the chart on logarithmic first. Okay, so what is going on in RSI at the moment? We aren't really around some important areas, so this is basically in no man's land. However, in MACD, what is going on? You see, recently, I think it was, yes, 2 weeks ago, we got a sell signal, and this, absolutely fair enough, is not an optimistic sign. But if we get maybe a move down followed by that yet another move on the upside, I believe that in here we are actually primed for a buy signal. However, as of this moment, again, I think we should be 100% objective and go according to what the signal is telling us. And well, since we are having a sell signal in here, I think we should be patient in weekly time frame and not jump into any unnecessary bullish conclusion indicating the low is already in, and be like 100% confident about that. I think that is going to be a big mistake. And let's actually bring up a stock RSI and see what is going on there in terms of the short-term price action. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so in a stock RSI, once more, we are having a sell signal in here, and this happened around the overbought region. So maybe this is going to have quite a bit of validity. And I understand right now you are going to say, look, right in here, we are having a buy signal, but pay attention to this. This signal is happening at the moment, meaning is not actually confirmed yet. We need to wait until the end of the week, until the current weekly candle closes. And at that point, I guess fair enough. If we get this thing, it can be maybe an optimistic sign. But for now, the overall situation in MACD and stock RSI in weekly time frame, I'm going to say is quite bearish. Now, what is going on in daily charts? Because that can be possibly a bit of a different story. In MACD, as you can see, we got a buy signal, which is definitely an optimistic sign, and in a stock RSI, at the same time, we are also having a buy signal. That's good, but pay attention, we are somewhere around the overbought region. So I'm hoping that we do get a move down in Jasmy, because that is kind of a given at this point. And at that point, we are just going to have a simple pullback in here. And in a stock RSI, sure, you may see a sell signal, But if we get a bounce from this important support, you are also going to see a buy signal in here, and hopefully these moves are going to translate to some beautiful buy signals in weekly time frame as well, which can be overall definitely a good sign. But for now, again, as you can see, it is like way too soon to jump into that kind of conclusion. Right now, I think we need to be patient and careful. And sure, if you want to be optimistic, you are allowed, but may I suggest to be cautiously optimistic and don't really count on this important slowdown here about 1 cent to hold with like a lot of confidence. I think that is a bit of a mistake. Let's wait for some more price action to develop in here, and at that point we can have a better idea of what is going on in here. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Jasmy. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.